Often, all of us say that the problem is that it is too simple. Yeah. Why do we say this? Actually, what we are speaking about is the simplest thing. Who is aware right now? We cannot deny that awareness is here. Can we deny? Without awareness, what would it be? You would not be able to even say that there is nothing. We cannot say. We are aware of even nothing. That there is nothing. Even that you have to be aware of. Who's aware that there is nothing? Or there is something? And because we have seen that all this changeful world is constantly changing, we know that this is seen. This is always the case. Therefore, we work really hard to delude ourselves. The hard work is not in the true finding, it is to keep the delusion alive. The only switch, if at all a switch is needed, is the switch from wanting to mentally understand. I finally figured it out, is what we want. From that to just simply seeing right now, I am aware. Who is this I? Does it have size, shape, any form? And when we say seeing, because we use terms which are phenomenal, it can be confused to say, but I don't see anything. He keeps saying seeing. I don't see anything. That's why we keep switching between seeing, knowing, being aware. None of these labels can actually do it justice. Is somebody else aware? You know what I mean? Is it an indirect report that we are getting about all that we are aware of? Or is it clearly seen that I am aware directly? Who is this I? Is it separate from awareness itself? So instead of saying, see that you are this awareness now, I'm going to start saying the reverse. And you leave it aside. Just like, can you stop being? Just leave awareness aside. Don't be aware. Separate from it. Separate from it. You be here, let awareness be there. Okay, create just 1 millimeter of distance between you and awareness. Keep it aside, just little distance. Okay, then you'll say, but my attention goes here and there. Okay, let attention go far. Let it go into imagination. Let it go into physical phenomena, if you like. And then you have distance between yourself and awareness. Mhm. Of course, we don't usually say this to everyone because if you're new to Satsang, it is important to even hear this instruction, just stay as the awareness. It's okay at some point because our habit is to just give so much belief to the content of what is appearing that it seems that I am the content. But there comes a point where all of you must be prodded now to check that is this effortful to be awareness, or is it what you are? Not even effortless, no concept of effort, just what you are. The funniest thing is that in this upside down realm, very rare one reports I'm having trouble being whatever my name is. We never say I'm having trouble being my name, which you can never be actually. And in Satsang we report that I'm having trouble just being the awareness or staying as the awareness, which you can never leave. You can never leave. Right now I am aware. Who is this I? And if you were to stay here now, just in this looking at who is aware, and don't pick up any understanding, any concept, any story, any expectation, then no suffering, no trouble of any sort. Just watch what happens after this. Because the waking state is there, you will find that appearances continue. There are sounds, there are sensations, feelings. There is also this sense that I am, I exist. And with all of this also, no resistance or suffering is possible. Attention is already operating, freely operating. All these appearances are perceived. This body is experienced. The functioning of the mind is experienced in the form of thoughts, images, memories. All sensations of pain and pleasure are also experienced. Who is aware of all of this? What does awareness look like? Does it have any color, shape, or form? And if it doesn't have, then how do you know that it exists? Which eyes can see that which has no shape, no color, no form? Now don't let the mind paint some picture of some abstract world. Don't let your imagination play tricks on you. Just right now, who is aware? Do I really even need to say now that it is the awareness which is aware of itself? Has any story happened to this awareness? Is it looking for something? Has it lost itself? And if not, then before we believe any stories of finding something, can we find the one who wants it? Because when I look, I see that just this awareness is here. It is not coming or going. I am not separate from it. And this awareness has a son called consciousness, which is also not separate from it. It is one. But it is more of the dynamic aspect. Now, his son consciousness is playing in this world of time, space, and form. And when the play starts, there are many, many billions and billions of forms which appear. Now, through its own magic, consciousness starts believing that it is one of these forms. And it pretends to be a person. Because it has the power to pretend. And also it has the power to stop pretending. How it pretends is to go with an imagined idea of itself. How it stops pretending is just to see itself for what it is. Now you as consciousness have this seeming choice. That is why this is God's play. How are you going to play next? Are you going to quickly pick up the stories and the ideas again? Or are you going to just check what is here and see that that which is coming and going is an appearance, and I remain untouched through all of this? Now, what choice is God going to make now? That is the play. And either is okay ultimately. It's just in this play, some roles get played out. So that the role that is getting played out here is just the alarm clock which is saying, don't go with the person, don't go with the ideas, don't go with concepts. And every expression in this play is unique. Only God's will exists, and you are this God. Even if accepting that God is your son is too much, then at least we can come to this point that you are this God. And God cannot pretend even to be a person without using its power of belief on a thought which is appearing and disappearing. Cannot even pretend to have a problem without using this power of belief. Even bondage and freedom have no meaning for you. But once you start giving meaning to appearances, then it's a rabbit hole. Then you're Alice in Wonderland.